Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Number and welcome back for more Donkey Kong Land. In the last part, we did the first half of World 3, and this part we're going to do the other half of World 3. And this world is apparently called Monkey Mountain and Chimpanzee Clouds. Apparently. I'll explain the stage names later. Okay, so this stage right here, the main gimmick here is this platform right here. It may not seem much at first other than an auto-moving platform that just takes you over where it pleases, but as you'll see in a bit here, you'll see just what this platform does. Just give it a minute. Apparently after I get past this hogwash, that's apparently what they're called. Yeah, every time you jump on this, it rotates counterclockwise, which is fine, if not for the fact that there's certain parts where you have to jump on this 3 times just to get you somewhere, which is not fine. And then there's parts like that, where you're required to jump over a hogwash. Why can't it just be called flying pigs? But yeah. Overall, I think the stage is the most tedious stage because it goes on for so long. In fact, I think it's like the second longest stage in the entire game. And also harder than that one ridiculously long water stage back at Kremlantis. Okay, so to bring it up, I apologize that this isn't being posted after part 35 of Sonic Adventure. It's just that I haven't really recorded this yet, and that is because I still needed time to rest, but now I feel okay enough to record a 20-minute or so session of Donkey Kong Land. So that's alright by me. Ouch. By the way, if I haven't mentioned this yet, if sometimes you can have both Kongs, but if you fall off the screen, then it kills you anyway, which is really nasty. Also, as you can see here, right here, you're required to jump at some point, such as right there. It's kind of finicky and really tight on timing, especially right here. Really, really tight. Also, why do I get the feeling that I missed a barrel? No, because, okay. I was gonna say, the barrel was right frickin' there. You saw nothing. I don't know if the recording can pick up the brightness, but yeah, my computer unplugged itself, apparently. Also, bananas. How did that not kill me? Like, tell me how that didn't kill me. Also, shark. There you are, Sharky. I get hit by that shark, like, all the dang time. So I didn't see anything beyond this point. Only 2 Tong tokens, that's just what they're called now, Tong tokens. Not worth it. Especially when you got like a bajillion of them. Also, okay, timing. Timing? Jeez. So, because I have really nothing about this stage to say other than that it's really tedious, I shall now name the stages that I've done before and is about to do, except for the boss stage, which I'll explain when I get to the actual boss. Also, this right here, could it be any more worse than the timing? I mean, you have to jump like as soon as it turns right. Like, really, it's really, really bad. But anyway, the stage names, in order, and as before, the world name is Monkey Mountain and Chimpanzee Clouds, also spawning in the air. Don't worry if you spawn in the air. If you spawn in the air, just mash the jump button, or like jump as soon as he falls, and he jumps anyway. Because how the game mechanics work, apparently. Anyway, the stages. We have Pothole Panic, which, by the way, is actually a stage name in Donkey Kong Country 3. So, yeah. And then there's Mountain Mayhem. Also, I'm not going to go that way. There's a Kong token, but it's not worth it. You're gonna get hit by that zinger. But yeah. Mountain Mayhem, creative name, I know. Track Attack, which is not this, I think. Although I do believe that this guide I have has some of the stage names mixed up. Also, only just now getting the Kong letters. What is this stage? Like, why couldn't they hand them out, like, efficiently? So, whoa. I almost got hit by that zinger there. I did not want you to go right. Anyway, Track Attack, not this stage. Spiky Tire Trail. Sky High Caper, which is this stage. Landslide Leap. And Collapsing Clouds. Also, can we please? And I'm not going to say what the boss stage is yet. By the way, I got the boss name of the clam wrong. It's not just a clam, it's called Clammy. Ooh, creative. I'm surprised I didn't lose a life there. I didn't expect to have DK, actually. Like, I die almost right here every single time. Can we make it? Good. No surprise enemies? Okay, good. And we can go beyond the exit, but there's no secret exit here, so what's the point? Glad I got that stage over with. That's one of the worst stages in the entire game. Like, in practice it took me like 8 minutes just to get all the bonuses and clear it. Like, we're so bad. Here's another one of those double dragon stages, except instead of being vertical oriented, this is horizontal oriented, which is kind of rare for a cliff stage, don't you think? Like, jeez. Like, it's a cliff, you'd think it'd be vertical oriented, all of them. But no, they decided to go for some variation, which I kind of like. Also, they'd still retain the boulders that fall from the sky, except they don't come from somewhere this time. Also, completely ignoring the fact that I jump into that Crush's chest and kill them that way for some reason. Like, I find that kind of funny. Like, that is pretty much a mechanic in, like, the Donkey Kong series in general. If you jump just before the enemy, but not too late, you'll actually bounce off them anyway. Also, that timing was late. So yeah, unlike the other stages before this one, it's actually required that you jump on enemies now, and that's what this stage is going to practice you for. Thankfully, I think this is the only stage you really have to do it in. But it's nice to know that it's mechanic, enemy bouncing. I mean, Cranky Kong does tell you that if you jump on 8 enemies in a row, you earn a 1-up for it. Oh. And there was that mechanic of falling, but you didn't jump yet. I already got that bonus, so no need to go for it again. There's no Kong letters in it, so why should I go for it again? Hopefully it counts. Like, I hope it counts if you go in it at all. Also, timing. One more jump. Go. Nope. Nope. Too early. No, too late. One more thing I really don't like about this game is that sometimes you have momentum and sometimes you don't. Like, sometimes I feel like I can jump farther, and sometimes I feel like Donkey Kong barely moves in the air. And I swear Diddy has way more momentum than that. Can I just roll into these guys? No, I can't. Like, I should have expected as much, but I was just testing. You know what, sure, why not? Just in case. I mean, there's not really anything here except bananas and a Kong token. So worth the extra lives I lost. So let's be careful here. Because as we learned from pretty much Super Mario Bros., what should anyone do when an enemy's coming right at them? You just jump. It doesn't matter if they're over you or under you. Just jump. Also, right there is it's like required that you jump on the enemy more than once at that. So if you're not good at enemy bouncing, this stage might prove very difficult, because there's several sections like that here. Although you don't have to bounce on those beaver naughties apparently in succession, it is quite a thing you have to master. Also, I need to jump on this hogwash, because as you saw up there, there was a barrel up there. Also, thank goodness I didn't happen to bounce off the hogwash from below, because that actually can happen. Also, got hit there, but I don't care. As long as you enter the stage, it's fine. While I do like to show everything off, I'm not so good at showing everything in the in Donkey Kong series. Also, this warp is actually reversed, if you notice. Also, that's apparently the only thing behind it. No secret or anything. Like, see? It's like flipped. Also, where was the G? I guess it was in that bonus stage, but whatever. So now for this stage, which is like the one stage I can never ever figure out how to 100% because I keep forgetting that one bonus barrel or both of them. Also, do you think we have enough non-enemy things that have actual entries? Like, these are called Collapsing Clouds, which is the name of the stage. Also, unlike in Donkey Kong Country, Expresso can actually kill enemies. Which, speaking of, there's advice Cranky says in Donkey Kong Country, is like, baddies do not fear Expresso's legs. That meaning that Expresso's legs go right through the enemies. It can't kill enemies, it just goes right through them. However, this can also be used at an advantage because enemies are immune to Expresso's leg, but his legs are also immune to enemies. This means you can actually just walk over everything if they're not too tall. You can walk over claptraps. You can walk over beavers. Also, I thought that was a barrel down there. I know there's a barrel down there. Like, there is no indication whatsoever that there's a barrel down here. Is it down here? No. You think it would be, because it was the only cloud that had bananas on it. Like, maybe it's the last cloud. Like, you just have to fall down, straight down. Just let it disappear. I think it's this one. No, it's not. Okay, I think it's between those clouds. Like, I know it's in that section. Like, trust me, there is no indication whatsoever that this is a thing you can... Oh, there it is. It is below the cloud. The second cloud. And that's all the secret in the game. That's the one particular secret. I can never, ever remember where the hell it is. I keep thinking it's to the left of the vertical cloud section, but it's not. I could have sworn it was at one point. It just isn't. Also, my guide is wrong. It says some of these clouds don't actually collapse. That is false. They all collapse no matter what. Like, what a liar. Jeez. 73%. We're almost 3/4 done with the game. Also, I want to show you something, so let me take a minute here and show you before I end the stage. Like, I have to show it, damn it, because if I say it, people won't believe me. It won't take long. So I will take Expresso here and make sure he doesn't get hurt. I just have to take him beyond the checkpoint, that's all I have to do. He can kill beavers. Remember, Expresso's legs can actually get hurt. Also, that wasn't me dying, that was me pressing start and then select, because you can use that to exit a stage that you've already cleared. So, good to know that. Also, please make it... Whoa. Remember, if you enter a bonus stage, Expresso goes away. In fact, he goes away as soon as you touch the barrel. So, there's that for you. Also, the camera gets really, really weird when you have Expresso. Also, just ignore my death. I'll just cut away to where I show it. Okay, so we're at the checkpoint. What I wanted to show was... Give it a minute. They should appear. This. You know how nothing can kill Zinger except a barrel? Well... Surprise! Espresso can actually kill them. Also, this gives me another time to show off something really, really strange, so I'm gonna save state here. When you ride Espresso, the camera pans down like this. So, if you run fast and fly, or something like that, it's like, if you, well, just, if you keep the camera panned down like that for somehow, I know this happened to me once, I'm gonna try to show it. A few more tries. Nope. One more time. One more time. Whatever. What happened to me one time, I did something like that, is that he, like, looped around the camera and came from the bottom, and the camera was all weird, and it, like, loaded in weird aspects of the level, including, like, a barrel. In fact, it actually loaded, like, the barrel from the mini-game that gives you 1-ups, and you can just blast yourself from that barrel. That's what it did. Also, look at the rock I'm standing on now. It resembles a face. I mean, look at it. It kind of looks like Donkey Kong, except not really. And it's looking at what appears to be another face. Anyway, let's just get to the boss. And the stage name is Mad Mole Holes. So we're going to be fighting a mole. And this mole's name is Molar. A lot of people, for some reason, have trouble with this boss. Mainly because he gets faster every time he throws his hat. And yeah, it can get quite difficult, but if you can just get the rhythm into it, he's not that bad. Also, he just slaps me with his hat. Be sure not to stand over a hole because, yeah, he can appear right on it. For the final hit, you have to pretty much jump as soon as he comes up because when he has 1 HP left, he, like, pretty much gets in this hole as soon as he throws the hat. So a lot of people have difficulty. Anyway, we're done with Monkey Mountain and Chimpanzee Clouds, and now we move on to... Hold on. Big Ape City. That is the name of this world. So next time in Donkey Kong Land, we're gonna tackle Big Ape City, which is the final world. There's only 4 worlds in this, and like I said many, many times before. And hopefully it won't take long to tackle the rest of these, because these stages are quite difficult, but they're also quite fun, unlike the other 3 worlds, alright? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. And let's just hope I save state here, so I don't have to redo everything. There we go. Alright, see you then.